Hey guys, it's Brad. So today I'm down in Roccasecca, Frosinone. Frosinone is a province in the state, if you want to call it, region of Lazio. Lazio is what surrounds Rome, both north and south, east and west. Rome's in the center of it. And Roccasecca is one of many dozens of hilltop towns down here. Now, Roccasecca has a pretty good size main street. We've done this before in other videos, Come to Roccasecca. And I'm down here for a couple days filming numerous properties with my friend Claudia from Alfano Real Estate. And I've started a new series that'll be starting with this video called Saturday Night Specials. These are videos of properties that I thought had particular value, incredible prices, all under 100,000 euros, and all of them centered around here in Roccasecca in Frosinone. Before we start this property tour, I wanted to talk to you guys about how you can get a car if you're not a resident of Italy and you're not a member of the EU. If you happen to live in America or Canada or Japan, Australia, New Zealand, you can't just come here and buy a car. You can come and buy a 10 million euro home, but you can't just buy a car unless you're a resident of Italy. But what you can do is form what's called an SRL. And I'll put the total name spelled out up above here for what that means. It's basically like a limited liability corporation. In the United States, we would call it an LLC. You form the LLC. You own the LLC. The LLC buys the car, holds it as an asset. You own the LLC, ergo you own the car. It's just a workaround. I paid about 900 euros to my accountant just to set up and file the paperwork and pay the state fees for the SRL. Now this is a simple SRL. It's not allowed to do any business. It can't have any income. It can only hold an asset. The good news is you don't have to file yearly tax returns on the simple SRL because it doesn't make any income. There's nothing to report. Now once you have your SRL and once you have your car, you're going to need car insurance. The one caveat is you can't just go out and get a cheapy policy on the car. You're going to need commercial auto insurance because the car is owned by a corporation in your SRL. That's going to be more expensive than just going out and getting some simple auto insurance that maybe is just liability or doesn't cover hail damage. Or if you hit a wild boar, which actually someone I know here in Roccasecca did hit a wild boar and totaled their car and it wasn't covered. So you go out and you get the commercial auto policy. The nice thing about it is it should cover anybody that drives the car that has a valid driver's license. So you can just hand the keys to your cousin Teddy when he comes over to visit, and he should be okay. Now, I highly recommend you talk to your insurance agent about what I just said, because when you go to court after he kills somebody and you start telling the judge, but the guy on YouTube said it's not going to be pretty. So check everything out, but he should be able to drive the car. I highly recommend now that people get international driver's licenses. They have actually become more strict here about that now in Italy. It only costs $20 in the United States to get one. It's just a paper copy, everything translated on it of your regular driver's license. You go to AAA, 20 bucks, you get one. But I recommend doing it now because the fines can run as high as 800 euros if you get pulled over and the cop wants to be a stickler on the rules. So that's how you get a car here before you're a resident. Now let's go see this house because I just drove 3 hours to come show it to you guys, and I think you're going to be amazed of the value in this house in Roccasecca, Frosinone. All right, let's go. I'm going up to meet Claudia from Alfano Real Estate right now, and we're in Roccasecca. We're up in the hills. We're probably about 500-600 feet above the area valley, about 200 meters up from the area valley. And we're going even farther up to a section of town called Caprile, C-A-P-R-I-L-E. And this house is going to blow you away, of course, like they often do down here. It's about 1,300 square feet, which is about 120 meters square. It's 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. And it has a big cantina down below that's about 400 square feet, about 40 square meters, more or less. And if you're sitting down, the asking price is 38,000 euros. And guys, when a property is 38,000 euros, you don't have to come in lowballing. It's only 38,000 euros. So if you like the property, grab it. I'd actually set up 8 different properties. Claudia had asked me, what do you want to see? I went through their whole website, alfanorealestate.com, picked 8 properties. By the time I picked them, and she got back to me about 4 or 5 days later, 3 were already under contract. So when you have stuff at this price point, that's not a ruin. These aren't Euro houses. These aren't crappy houses somewhere in the hinterlands. We're right inside of hilltop towns that are 5 minutes from all the services that you would ever need. They're going to sell really fast. This area is getting really popular. People are finding out about it. And that's why I like coming here, because A, I like seeing these properties because they're so reasonable. And B, I now have a great dinner and cocktail place over in Sorta, which is very near here. So let's go see this property. We're going to meet Claudia up there, and I think you guys are going to really like it. All right, let's go.
Hello, hi guys, it's Claudia here.
And she's substituting for Olivia today. We're down in Caprile.
Yes,
Near Roccasecca. Look at the view back behind us, guys. I'll swivel the camera in a second. She just wanted to say hi really fast. And we're about to walk up to this apartment that's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,300 square foot, approximately 120 square meter house. And you need to sit down. It's only 38,000 euros.
Correct.
All right, so let's get up there. It's a beautiful day. I keep saying it scares me how nice it is, how warm it is now. What's going to happen in July and August, you know?
We don't know.
But today we're enjoying it because it's about 16 degrees centigrade, which is about 65. So it's a beautiful day. So let's get up on top and see this beautiful apartment. All right, guys, let's go see a 38,000 euro house in Caprile. And in we go. Now, as always, the lights are not on. They turn them off because it costs $1 a day to keep them on, and no one's been living here for a while. So they didn't want to keep them on. That's fine. We can deal, right? So this had a full remodel. It still needs some work. And we'll talk about it as we go room to room, what it could use. But this is like a nice entryway. Small, like living room almost. Now these hilltop hounds have houses that can be kind of skinny. And they have to work with the space in the hill. It's very steep. So let's go in and look at this storage room first. Now we're beneath the kitchen right now. So we could come in here, pipe in water. There's already electricity in this room. And you could make this into a laundry. And depending on how much you wanted to spend, you could make this into a bigger bathroom, because this is the full bath for the house. And yeah, it's a little, needs some work. There's a shower with just a handheld, bathtub, toilet and bidet, all the basics. It's your view out. Somewhere in here I have a southern girl, southern woman. Claudia is just up here, ready to pounce on us. So we're coming up into the kitchen. And there's my agent.
Hello.
Let's go out the window. Whoop, not literally. So it's kind of a view right into the sun. So we're facing basically directly west. Beautiful day. It's a little like smoky today, right, Claudia?
Yeah.
Is it from the olive tree burning the olive trees? Yeah.
It could be. Look down there.
So this is the kitchen, guys. It has a fireplace right there. Do we know if the fireplace works?
Yes, it works.
Okay. So it's common in Italy that when people leave a house, they take the kitchen with them. It's like furniture. So Claudia and I were talking before we started filming as we walked through, depending on the quality you wanted to put in here, and you have where your sink was, they actually left the oven down here, but you'd want to change that out. 3,000 to 5,000 euros installed, depending on what kind of quality you wanted to put in. And it's a fairly good size. And you have a great view. What else we got? So this is could be a bedroom, although we would call this like a dining living room. Yeah, I think it's better. Yeah. It does have AC already piped. You might want to replace that. It does not look like it's very new. That's about as graciously as I can say it. There is a window, that's nice for cross ventilation. It's nothing worse than having a room with one window, no ventilation. And this place is big. This room's big, but I had told you guys this was a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. In reality, it's really like a 3 or 2 bedroom, and at least in America, we would call this a 1.5 bath because the other bath is just a toilet and a sink. But we'll get there in a minute. We can talk about construction options. So this is another bedroom. Remember that my lens, which gives us a wide angle, also makes things look really skinny and deep. So just FYI. All the heaters work. There's room over here for like a full-size bed, or you could do bunk beds, or you could do just a twin in that far corner. And again, you have the view, amazing. And the house across the street, you could fix that up too. That has a really nice view. Okay, now let's go see the gigantic master. Yeah, it's big.
Huge size.
Like the Taj Mahal for a little hilltop town, right? So big. Look, guys, how big it is. Again, long and skinny looking because of my lens. Now, Claudia and I were talking, this is just a closet over here, and that's just sheetrock, tabla roca. What do you guys call it? Tabla roca? The wall, the muro. This type of material. Sheetrock. No. So Claudia and I were talking, I voted to take this wall out, even though it's kind of nice to have what is basically a walk-in closet. I just think it'd be nicer to have the room so much bigger. Or if you wanted, maybe this would be a place if you could get water and wastewater to put in a big bathroom for the master, because the master's big.
And you could get access there for a bathroom much bigger than the other one.
Yeah, so that's all the space in here. It's huge. Now this is livable from day one. Let's walk out and then we'll go back to the bathroom we just passed by. Because you have this nice deck out here. Big enough for 2 chairs and a table. And your 1972 TV antenna.
A vintage style.
Just like internet. But look at that view, guys. And as always, we're only about 40 minutes from the beach. The beach is the southern Lazio. 30 minutes if you're driving with Claudia.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You mean that I'm very speed driver?
You're very quick. Okay, let's go see the bathroom.
Yeah.
Oh, and this is your boiler, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's your boiler, kind of Insta-hot. Looks like it's pretty new. I mean, not like super new, but
about 7 or 8 years.
7 or 8 years old. Okay, so this is a pretty small bathroom, but gosh, you're starting at such a low price, 38,000 euro asking price.
Yeah.
And how is it finding people? People are always asking, how is it finding people to work? If I said, Claudia, I want to add a bathroom in here.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Well, normally with our consultancy agency, we can look for people, local people that can work on the renovations work. Mm-hmm. So there are quite interesting people working for a cheap fee as well.
And you just finished a beautiful and I'll put right here in the video the link. I'll put the link in the description, and I'll put the name of it right here in the video and a couple photos. She finished a beautiful apartment rental in Arpino, Arpino, which is very near to here. And how long do you think, so you know everything right now because you just finished a big project, how long if I said, hey, I want a bathroom installed here, how many months do you think it would take?
Basically, for a new bathroom, it could be about 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Minimum, maximum 1 month.
Wow.
For one bathroom.
That's amazing.
For a total renovation, it could be 4 months up to 6 months. Wow. It depends about the size of the property. Right. But normally, from 4 up to 6 months.
So Claudia's agency is full service. So once you buy a property, it's not like they kick you to the curb. It's not like they say bye-bye. They'll take good care of you, right?
That's totally true.
They'll take good care of you. Let's walk back out this way, guys. They'll take good care of you, and you'll be able to get service after the fact, like their ability to help you go through the construction process. They've done it, I assume, dozens of times.
Yeah.
Yeah. Her dad's been doing this for 38 years. Oh, look, hold on. I think this house has a ton of potential.
Definitely.
A lot of people that I talk to, because I talk to dozens of people a week. I mean, you get a lot of people from Brad's World calling you up, but I have people every day. I get emails. And people are talking about, it's not always that they want to move here permanently. They want to move here. They want to come 3, 4, 5, 6 months out of the year, not have to do the visa, not have to register. And if it was me, I would take this, maybe put 15, 20,000 into it, maybe put a bathroom, finish the kitchen, something like that. And I would buy a car, because some people ask me, oh, I don't want to get a car. Is there bus service to that hilltop town?
Well, I would definitely suggest you a car.
Yeah.
Because there is bus service, but it's not like the main big towns. So, of course, you have a bus, but probably each 2 or 3 hours. It's not like a frequent service.
So if you want to go to the beach, it would be, I think, inconvenient. You could be at the beach in 40 minutes in a car.
Yeah. But
if you took the bus, I mean, come on, you'd be all day and back just to going.
Yes, maybe from here you can take the bus in the main square, let's say near the train station. It will take 1 hour and 15 minutes by bus.
1 hour and 50?
15.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's not bad.
No, that's not bad.
But it's not only 1 hour service.
Right.
You have to wait maybe 2 or 3 hours for the next one.
Yeah,
so
and then
this is the point.
And then you got to wear your bikini on the bus. So that's no fun. If you have general questions for me, the best thing now is go to my website, bradsworld.it. Use a little form, general questions. If you need help looking at properties when you're not going to be able to be here in time yourself, I'm always happy to come down. It's always a pleasure to see Claudia. I'm happy to come down and look at it and really go into even more detail on properties. And that's it for today. You want to say goodbye?
Bye-bye. See you
I hope
soon.
you guys enjoyed the first Saturday night special video. I mean, what an amazing place for 38,000 euros. Gosh. Ciao, guys.
Ciao, guys.
Okay, guys, let's go see this 400 square foot, about 40 square meter, all measurements are kind of approximate, Cantina. So this is underneath the big bathroom, the blue bathroom. And so I think for the other bathroom above the blue one, the small one, somehow you could get the water piped down. And then you have this whole area in here. Gosh, it's big. Look at this. A lot of room. Just for storage, I think. I don't know. Maybe someone wants to put in comments how you would use this storage space. I mean, you could have this be like a little lock-up, like wine place. Put a nice big table right there. Build in some wine shelves. It's much cooler in here than it is outside. And I imagine it stays like that pretty much all year. Throw a little music in here. Drop some running water. You're retired maybe. You got time for projects.